Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. We are returning. I do appreciate all the support, and I hope this message finds you doing fabulous. Okay, it's going to be a general collective reading, so take what makes sense for you, and don't worry about the rest. Keep in mind, too, that timing's kind of funny, so I try to pinpoint it the best I can, but use your discernment. Keep in mind you're responsible for your own choices, too. Not me, not anybody else. Just use your discernment. You'll know what to do. If you don't think you do and you don't trust yourself, pray, meditate, talk to God. Okay? Check out the box below the video to connect with me on Facebook. That's my artist page. You can email me, ask me questions, whatever. There's different emails. Follow the instructions. Please read. Also, there's links to purchase the oracle decks I've designed. This is the FeralSpirit oracle deck, and this is the FeralSpirit soul care deck. Outside of that, the intuitive message for these sets of readings is square hole, round peg, it'll work. Okay? Today is May 16th, 2026 at 8:28 p.m. Michigan time. There's the date. I'm really funny about the dates. It's fun because I put these out during the week and they still make sense. Okay? I did have some Palo Santo going. I feel like I need more. I just bought this today. It caught my smeller, basically. I was like, oh, what are those tiny logs of sticks on that table? Palo Santo. Cool. Let's do it. Alright. Let's go ahead and pray and then see what's up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, the Most High God, the Holy Mother, Holy Father. Thank you for this clarity, for this guidance. Thank you for helping me be of service to the viewer and to my fellows. Thank you for the wisdom so that we may grow in love and understanding of you, each other, and ourselves. I'll be right back. I'm going to catch this. My father, I must talk to him. Be right back. Alright, I am back. And it is 8:48. It's still May 16th, 2026. Okay? Check in with my dad. So, I believe we said our prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What is the message for the viewer? Let's see what we get here. That looks good. Alright, these came out sideways. Some are reversed. We'll see what it says. Stop searching for forever. Happiness is just next to you. 9, 35, 23, 46, 22, and 2. Vegetable. Something here about an earth sign and realizing that it is what you make of it. Okay? We'll get further into this. You have an active mind and a keen imagination. 19, 4, 10, 8, 6, and 28. That's also sideways. This came out upright. Your great happiness is based on the warmth of your heart. And this one, okay, yeah, this is reversed. An important discussion involving you will take place today. Alright, so right now I feel like you are potentially an earth sign or dealing with an earth sign. And you're realizing that, like, it is what I make of it, okay? I feel like there's something you're searching for here. And you're trying to... This is giving me not assumptions. It's like trying to steer away from assumptions because you're very aware that what you focus on and what you tend to mentally is what presents itself reality-wise, okay? And I feel like you're trying to build a better life for yourself or a better environment for yourself, whoever this is for. There is an important discussion involving you will take place today. I feel like there's a conversation you need to be having that you're not having. Okay? It's more like it's almost kind of the vibe of if I don't think about it, I don't need to deal with it. That is not true. There's something here about hanging in the air. Something about an energy hanging in the air, or, you know, it's like give me the old elephant in the room. It's noticeable. Okay, it's impacting you, having an effect on you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? Family. Could be about a family, involving your family. Could be involving the family home. January, June, January. So it could be about Cancer or a Gemini or a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Something here about family. We have M, first name, middle name, last name, initial. What are the clues for this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. We have March, Pisces, Aries energy. October, Scorpio, Libra energy. Something here is being made right. Somebody's taking charge. This involves a father of some sort. We have July, Cancer, Virgo, or Cancer or Leo energy. Sorry. Piercing, somebody could be hearing something, or somebody could have a lot of piercings. Something about in the morning, something, A. Like I said, I believe this involves a family figure. We have H, or family figure, a father figure. We have friend. Okay, bud. Z. Something here was hazardous, or has been a hazard, or you're trying to avoid a hazard. I feel like you have a friend in a situation that might have told you something that kind of hurt. 1630. It feels like a truth. Something here about ham. Somebody, this ham though is giving me Ham, if I am correct, in the Bible didn't listen to Noah. Ham did not get on the boat when his father told him to. We're going to look that up because there is something relevant about the ham energy here. Also, somebody could just be making a ham or avoiding a ham. I'm going to find out though. Something about a father figure. I said that right. Ham is said to have seen Noah's nakedness and told his brothers about it, which led to Noah cursing Ham's son Canaan. I don't know. Ham did something to Noah, okay? And a son and a father basically cursing a son, okay? It's very interesting. The sin of Ham, I don't know. I don't know. I knew it was one of his sons though. I knew Ham was Noah's son. So, and this is after the boat had went ashore. Something about Michael rowed the boat ashore. This is something about, you know, I don't know. I feel like something really relevant. Something happened in the morning. Then maybe there's some sort of something about justification. I wanted to say justice, right? Which is the fairness, something being made right. An ending is what's making something right here. I feel like there's something to do with the home, the family home. Someone's intuition. There's a water sign involved. We got Capricorn, Aquarius, so air, strong air. We have Aquarius, Libra, strong water, Pisces, Scorpio. We have fire with Leo and Aries, and we have more Cancer energy, which is more water sign energy. So yeah, there's something here about Arizona and something about Hamlet, someone's family home, something happened in a family home. Maybe somebody's telling someone that. Somebody might have got their ears pierced at a friend's house. But also there's something here about a maze. Trying to figure out what this is kind of baffling, okay? And that goes, this is giving me like someone has to let something go. It is what you make of it, right? Stop searching for forever. Happiness is next to you. Something about that is like, you know, you didn't imagine it, or maybe you're assuming something. It's going to be between a father and a son. And something about the morning of, okay? And I feel like there's a conversation that needs to happen between these energies. Could have happened between the ages of 16th through the 30th, or that could be happening right now, May 16th through the 30th. Something about an open ally. I feel like there's going to be, there's a welcome mat. Okay, a welcome mat. I'm also hearing the name Matt. I'm also hearing Maisie. Something about something being hazy. Somebody's recollection of something's hazy. Yeah, there's a conversation that needs to happen. Time is now. This is a heart chakra energy. It's going to involve a dad and a son, and somebody could be a Leo here. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody needs to talk about something with a family member. There's sudden reward coming out. Something definitely about a Cancer or a Leo. Something to do with the family home. 71 could be relevant. 17 or 8. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get something here. Once you take this action or whatever, once this conversation happens, I feel like they cultivate something. Maybe even reflection. 111, you could be seeing that. Something about 7-11. July 11th could be relevant here. July 11th, 71. I don't know. Somebody's birthday, maybe. or 7111. Could be a number that's relevant to you. I feel like the door opens once the conversation's had. Yeah, somebody's got to get some stuff in order here. 1, 2, 3. Somebody is, there's a time and a place to do this at. I feel like the time is now, and you're being rewarded because you're being able to see something. This could even be inheritance. This could be an inheritance you're getting. I mean, God forbid your father passed away, but like there's something here about the family home. We have dog coming out reversed. Somebody wasn't loyal. Somebody wasn't a follower. They weren't supportive. They weren't devoted, and they didn't listen. Something about, I mean, disobedience here. So I feel like something here about principles and Scorpio energy. So there's a transmutation that is happening, a transformation. Somebody might have passed on. This could be an inheritance. I'm kind of picking that up. Yeah, somebody's leaving the family home even. There's something here about travel between the boat coming ashore. Maybe you're getting off a boat. You've been traveling. There's something here about adventure, distance, voyage, farewell, journey, travel. A conversation is going to close the distance here. Also, a conversation is what needs to be had to get rid of the feelings that are hanging in the air. We have feminine energy, or a woman could be involved. It could be you or another person. Something about 92. This is between a man and a woman, or feminine and masculine energies. Cancerian energy, something about the family home. Yeah, sun. Somebody just wants to be happy. Happiness, victory, success, power, warmth, and truth. Yeah, I feel like what's happening here is that, this conversation that needs to be had, it's going to start something anew. Somebody didn't listen, and they're realizing that if I don't do this now, if I don't take off now or close this gap now, perhaps even with this woman, then I will not get another chance. Yeah, I feel like right now is a good time to do it. You have clover on the bottom, so this is a favorable energy. It says untroubled, comedy, comedic, opportunity, small happiness, lighthearted, and luck. Okay? Yeah, something about the time is now to discuss this or to have this conversation. It could be with your child. There's a child, father-son vibe here. 25, 52, and 7. So 77 could be relevant. Codependent, mean, tantrums, and untrusting. So that's just giving me, somebody didn't listen, and I feel like they were acting out of their shadow child energy, perhaps trying to manipulate something here. We have 21, 12, and trickster, also 3 Piscean energy, chaos, manipulative, and delusional. 7 of swords, okay? Somebody here was trying to manipulate something, and now there's this, they're following a set of instructions. It's almost like, listening, maybe not to your dad, but to another dad, someone else's dad, or listening to, a male role model, or, somebody here. We have boundaries coming out. Yeah, 5, 25, 52, and 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. You could be seeing that number, okay? Something about this is like you're setting up some boundaries, maybe with a man or between a man and a woman. Whatever this boundary is, it's helping you get this new start. It's making space, I just heard. Wow. See, you guys seeing all that, okay? We have who on the bottom. I'm not going to keep all these, but we have the spirit of something and the soul of something, okay? So your spirit of something is, I feel like, the habits, the things you do, okay? Not that I feel like, but that is what that is. It's 9. So you definitely could be a Libra or a Virgo, okay? This is your habits. We have another 9, something about 99, 18, 81, and 9. So something here about making a move based off faith. That's how you're going to close out this cycle, by putting up this boundary. I feel like that gives you a new beginning and a connection that you've been wanting to do something in. Maybe somebody was being secretive or trying to control you by scaring you for their own gain, okay? And I think you might have recognized that. I guess we can leave these out. We'll just put it all together here. Anyway, somebody's following the instructions now to deal with who they want to deal with. It is what you make of it, And it's maybe this is, you're thinking something, that you can't fix something, and you actually can if you approach it. I feel like it's favorable time right now if you did want to approach something. I feel like definitely it's favorable. Scorpio, this could be like something you're not talking about, a resentment, maybe it's just, you got to clear the air. Where's the soul missing? And instructions again, you know what you need to do, you're just not following the instructions. Follow the instructions. 13:31 on the clock here. What does the viewer need to know about this energy? Thank you, God. We have Pisces and Leo. So hidden self, 12th house, Neptune, subconscious. Okay, that's coming out. And Leo, 8th house. 5th house, excuse me. 5th and 8th. Something about Scorpio. Something about something hidden and coming to an end. Transmutation of energy, transformation. Things can't be destroyed. They can only be transmuted. Okay, you can't destroy energy. It can only be changed. So 5th house, sun, children, creativity, pursuits of pleasure, affairs of the heart. This is going to be somebody who sees the truth now. It could be about a Leo or about a Pisces or a Virgo or any of the other signs I've mentioned. Anything else the viewer needs to know from this deck? Thank you, don't. Move it. Somebody knows I got to do something about this right now. Virgo, habits, that came out. 6th house, Mercury, service, daily work, diet, and health. Somebody is changing something. There's some sort of communication here. They're valuing something. What are your values in this? Somebody is following their principles in this energy. Definitely, maybe you're, you know, putting a boundary up with a parent. It could be your dad. You could be a son. It could be with your son. Something here about a boundary. We have the Emperor coming out. This could be dad putting up a boundary. At home, Cancerian energy, moon card. Somebody's moon could be in Aries. Okay? Or, yeah, moon could be in Aries. This is it's somebody in control here. They're taking charge. They're not sure how it's going to go. And they're, I feel like, pleasantly surprised is what I'm hearing. They might have spent a lot of time soul searching, looking within. 9, more Virgo energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo. But they've been really trying to change things up, I feel like, in their household. And now what you're realizing is what you're manifesting. Magician. I have all these skills and I have all these resources. Now it's time to apply what I know with wisdom. See what I can alchemize. See what I can pull in. That's more that transmutation energy. Somebody here has figured out how to alchemize energy, okay? You take the bad and you make it good, right? Turn lead into gold. Got the Tower card. You weren't expecting this. This is huge. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major cards. These are major arcana. Huge in tarot. This is so big. Good for you. Good for you. You might have been feeling low. 5 of Cups energy. Regretful, remorseful. Maybe you're feeling like you missed out on something. And this is going to be, I had to be tough with the kid. I had to lay a boundary down with my dad. Something about that. It's a huge connection that was impacting another connection. And this boundary opens the door for that other connection. However that makes sense for you, okay? Scorpio energy with the Tower coming down. The Tower, this is so unexpected, this sudden change. You're going to be so happy. Where's the viewer at in this energy? Thank you, God. Viewer, you're the one that's like, I see the truth now. I see what I need to do to be happy. It's been staring me in the face this whole entire time. More major arcana. This is huge. You have the close as justice coming out. Something's being made fair and right. You're doing things the right way. You know what you do now. You know how to do it now. Viewer, you see the truth. You see what's right. You see how to make something fair. We have the King of Cups that came out upright and the 3 of Swords flipped up. You're not disappointed. You know what you feel. You feel how you feel, and that's how you feel. And I feel like you're going to show up and how you're feeling, which is happy, unburdened. You're going to be so relieved. You put this boundary up, and it's like this thing started falling into place for you. What will confirm this for the viewer? Thank you, God. I can't even. Queen of Swords coming out. This is what's going to confirm this. This is everything you've been thinking of. Something about everything I could ever want. There's a song. I keep hearing it. It's almost, I think it's a country song. You're everything I could ever want. You're everything I could ever need. Not the best singing, but let's see if I can find it. Everything I could want. Morgan Wallen, everything I could want, everything you could ever want. I can do everything I want. Let's see what the lyrics are here. No. Oh, this is too much. There's too much info. Too much info. I just want the lyrics. Wow, okay. Morgan Wallen. Do have an M out here. Your name could be Morgan. You could be dealing with a Morgan. Your last name could be Wallen, or you could be Whaling. I wish I would have met you anywhere but where I did. Some old high-rise town that I won't ever go again. I wish we would have rolled around in some old cab and chased some city lights and hit bars I don't like. We were listening to One More Silver Dollar, hanging out my Silverado down a road I love to ride. Wish I would have known that by now you'd be good and gone, and you'd leave us in a cloud of dust. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined dang near everything I love. That's not the words as explicit. I'm just reading you my version without the swear words. I don't care how much they're biting. I won't even crank the boat. Soon as that bobber hits the water, girl, your memory starts to float. Baby, why'd I ever take the bait and take you places that I love to go? Heck, I'll never know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like I even took you to my hometown to meet my mom, and now I'm going to see you every time I see that welcome sign. Wish I would have known that by now you'd be good and gone. You'd leave us in a cloud of dust. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined everything I love. I don't want to hear One More Silver Dollar. I can't take my Silverado down the roads we used to ride. Wish I would have known that by now you'd be good and gone. You'd leave in a cloud of dust. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? You ruined dang near everything I love. I can't go nowhere near the whiskey because you used to drink it with me in the bed of my truck, and now I can't get drunk. Can't you see what you're doing, girl? Oh my. Somebody's name could be Ashley. Somebody could be Greg, Ryan, Morgan, Ernest, Robert. So something about 2023. Whew. This is about someone regrets how it started and how it ended. Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like somebody had to put a boundary up with their dad here so that they could have this connection. There's a connection here that somebody else they want, but it's their dad, or the connection with something about the family home, and the family got in the way here. And with that Queen of Swords, it's like, what will confirm this is you've already been thinking about this. This is like something you're not talking about, but you're thinking about. And all that thinking has gotten you bossing up, looking at things that are deeper than you even realize, looking at how deep these things go. Hermit energy, right? We go from the moon to the hermit. Looking at, I can change this, the magician, and that revelation hitting. I can start over again. That is the revelation here, is that I can try again, or I can start over again. Okay? There's, like I said, there's a conversation that needs to take place. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. So, you know, this could be somebody that you're thinking about, you're really attracted to, somebody you had attraction for. Whatever this is, it's a good plan. It's, you're passionate about it. It's the feminine energy here is amazing. I feel like there's a female involved. Yeah, maybe you ended something with them, or something has to end with them. I don't know, maybe they're getting in the way of you and your dad. I don't know. No, I feel like this female, there's a female energy that's getting in the way of you giving to something else here. Alright. I don't know what this is about, but this is pretty interesting. This is like, man, this is knowing you need to talk to someone else while you're still closing out that, whatever that is for you, okay? Anything else the viewer needs to know about this energy? And 2211, I'm going to get out of this. Ace of Swords. Have the conversation. Talk. Express yourself. Express yourself. There's your Empress. There's the Emperor. There's the Empress. Maybe it's about your mom and dad, but I feel like this is between you and another person, and you had to put a boundary up with some sort of father figure or something here. You know, I don't know. Look up the Noah and Ham thing and see if that relevates. See if that's relevant for you, okay? Yeah, man, these are all huge cards. Even, I mean, with that ace and sixes, this is small. They got the Empress and the Strength card. I'm getting chills down my right side. That's masculine energy. Yeah, somebody's just been trying to decide, do I go towards this? Why am I out in the cold? Why did I block this? Why did I block them? Yeah, it's more of a who. Who's the who? What will confirm the who for the viewer? This is somebody you stopped going to. There's been delays. You had a plan at one time, and then you just stopped. And now you need to tell them that. You need to express that. Like, I feel like you need to talk about what caused the delays. You might have, we're going to have this conversation at one point with someone. I feel like maybe in 2023, now you need to have it. You need to tell them what was up and what was going on. Yeah, this is somebody you view them as your empress. I'm just opening the deck here. 10 of Cups. So I'm going to get out of that, leave you with it. Hopefully it's helpful. If nothing else, it's entertaining. And until we talk again, many, many blessings.